Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to another episode of Rachel's Addictions. Today I got another package from my online shopping that I made on Cyber Monday, and this package today is from Kylie Cosmetics. So she was actually having a sale of 30% off all of her products on Cyber Monday. So I went ahead and purchased stuff that I hadn't been able to purchase previously. I got a highlighter as well as a Kai Shadow palette. So I can't wait to open it and share it with you guys. So let's just get right into it. And let's see here. As always, you guys, I am loving the Kylie packaging. I love her Kylie Cosmetics packaging. I will say, though, that I did also receive a package from her Kylie shop, which was not as beautiful as her normal Kylie packaging. It was very boring, so I am very excited to see this beautiful packaging once again. And if you've purchased from Kylie Cosmetics before, you know that every time she sends a package, she sends a little letter, a little note. And this one is her holiday letter. So it reads, "Naughty, nice, who says you can't be both? May your holidays be filled with sweet surprises. Love, Kylie Jenner." And very clever because she did incorporate her naughty and nice, which was the palettes that she just came out with for holiday season. So, unfortunately, this isn't her holiday merchandise, but I am waiting for her to restock so that I can purchase, so stay tuned. And if you love Kylie Cosmetics, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. So, let's see here. Let's just get right into it. The first item that I purchased was actually a highlighter. So, I had heard so much about this highlighter. One day my girlfriend was wearing this beautiful highlighter on her face, and so of course I asked her what she was wearing, and she told me that she was wearing the Salted Caramel highlighter from Kylie Cosmetics. So of course I had to go out and buy it. So you guys, just looking at this highlighter, it is so beautiful. And I'm actually one of those people that I don't know if there's anybody else out there, but I feel terrible when I have to like ruin a beautiful brand new eyeshadow palette or a highlighter or a foundation. I just want it to stay beautiful forever, and so I almost don't even want to touch it, but I definitely want to swatch it for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what it looks like up close. Here's an up close look of the highlighter in the shade Salted Caramel. So let's go ahead and open this up. Ugh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am already living for this highlighter. Look at that. Look at that sparkle. Even the packaging, you guys, it's great packaging. The little closure is actually magnetic, which I love because that means it's gonna stay shut. Like if you throw it in a bag or, you know, if you throw it in your purse, it's gonna stay shut. So let's go ahead and swatch this really quickly. Oh my gosh. Even putting this on my finger, you guys, spreading it out, so much shine. And I'm really pale like during the winter, so the fact that this shows up the way that it does on my skin is amazing. Let's go ahead and try to layer that up a little bit more. I'm just gonna I feel so bad ruining the stamping on this. It's just so pretty. And even going back and putting my finger back in it, this stuff is just so pigmented. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I honestly think that this would look great on any skin tone. The color in this is just really light. It's not super tan, so it's gonna look good even on a lighter skin tone, which is totally what I was going for. So I am super impressed. I am so excited. I cannot wait to use this highlighter. So the next item that I purchased on the Cyber Monday sale was the Royal Peach palette. And I have to say, you guys, I am really impressed by this. I thought it was going to be a lot more compact, a lot smaller, but this is actually a really decent size. This is very big. I'm excited to open it up and see exactly how big each eyeshadow is, but I'm also excited at the fact that this one came with a eyeshadow brush. And I know in the past from the other collections that I have purchased, like her birthday palette collection, as well as the bronze palette collection that she came out with, they don't come with brushes. So I am really excited at the fact that this one did come with a brush. So just looking at this, you guys, these colors are beautiful. They are gorgeous. There are some really beautiful nude colors in here, a really beautiful green color, a very vibrant blue, which I probably won't end up wearing, but it's in there in case I ever need to use it. This is a nice brush. It's actually really soft, and it's firm, which I love, because sometimes I find that the soft brushes are very flimsy and they're really hard to work with. But just at first feel, this one's very soft. It seems very high quality. And the fact that it came with the eyeshadow palette, I am very impressed. I did get everything that I purchased in this particular unboxing for 30% off, and I'm really big on bargain shopping. If you've watched my videos before, I love to get things at a deal. So I was actually able to, well, it doesn't say the prices here on the packing slip, but I will plug the prices in for you guys below. I also will leave a link in case you guys want to go ahead and purchase our stuff online. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors for you and just show you exactly how beautiful they are. So here is an up close look at the Kylie Royal Peach palette. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, look at those colors. Look at how beautiful those colors are. Oh, again, all of this was 30% off. So the fact that I was able to get this for 30% off and it includes a brush is a win for me. It's all about that bargain shopping. The first color that I'm going to swatch for you is Sorbet. It's a very light peachy color, and it's super pigmented. It is a matte, so I'm just gonna go ahead. It doesn't show up very much. Let me go ahead and see if I can layer that up and see if it gets any better. It's not a super dark shade. It does show up on light skin, but I have a feeling that this would probably be a shade that would look better on darker tones. But it is a great color to maybe even blend with. I can see myself using it. The next color that I'm going to swatch for you guys is Seashell. It's this beautiful, what's the word I'm looking for? It is a shimmer tone. It's almost like a copper, like a light copper color. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like on the skin. So just swatching this, it's again super pigmented. This one's very, very shiny. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful color, you guys. It is gorgeous. It almost reminds me of the Kylie, but in a more rose gold type shade. It is definitely shiny. I'm loving the metallic shine on this. Next color I'm going to swatch for you guys is Peachy, and honestly, it's exactly what the name says it is. It's peachy. So let's see here. I'm going to use a different finger just because I got a lot of shine on the last finger. Wow, that is very pigmented. This is another matte color. It is pretty light, and I'm noticing that the shimmer shadows are a lot more pigmented and lay a lot better on the skin than the matte colors do. I'm going to go back and just try to layer this up a bit. I think the more that you put on with the matte tones, the more you're going to get out of them. I wouldn't even say it's really peachy though. It's more of like a rosy color to me, but it is called Peachy, so we're gonna go with that. The next shade that we have here is Royal, and it is a royal blue. This one is probably one that I'm not going to use very often. I'm not huge on extremely vibrant, neon colors, and that's exactly what this looks like to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dip my finger in here, and I already know, yeah, that is blue. That is extremely blue. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like on my skin. That is an interesting color. I actually wasn't expecting it to be so light. I was expecting it to be a lot more pigmented. This is one of her shimmer tones, but it's a lot lighter than the color that you see down here. So it's much less shimmery than Seashell. But let me again go back and try to just layer it up and see what happens. Yeah, again, you guys, the more you layer these shadows, the more pigmented they seem to be. If you're into blue colors, it's a beautiful, beautiful tone. Next here, we've got Queen Bee, and this is just a straight gold shadow. I love this color. I'm actually really excited about this one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. This one doesn't seem to be as powdery as the other three that I have, or the other four that I have on here, but my goodness, is it pigmented, and it is gold. So let's see here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh my goodness. That is probably my favorite one so far. That is a beautiful, beautiful gold tone. What a great color for the winter. Actually, what a great color for all year round. As you can see, it's super pigmented. It's super shiny. Let's go ahead and get into the next one, which is Duke. And this is actually a really, really coppery shade. This is almost a darker version of Seashell. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. This one, again, is another powdery, and it is also a shimmer shade. Oh, ho, ho, wow. And as you can see, I have the Royal still on my finger from when I swatched earlier, but this is very, very pigmented. Hopefully the Royal doesn't blend into it. Nope. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at how beautiful that color is. I'm really loving the shimmers out of this palette. I just think they are so beautiful. And that time I only had to run over it once. And as you can see, it is so pigmented. I am loving these colors. Okay, on to the next one, you guys, Duchess. So Duchess is a really dark bronze color, it almost looks like to me. She has a very similar shade in her bronze palette that she came out with originally, which was the very first eyeshadow palette that she came out with. So let's see what that one looks like. This one is not as powdery as the other shimmers that I tried. I'm seeing that some of these are a lot more packed than others. This is also, again, though, you guys, extremely pigmented. These shimmer shades are just so beautiful. Oh, wow. That is so gorgeous. And you think that they would look very similar, but as you can see, they are very different in color. So you're getting a very different shade with each one of these shimmer tones. But even these three right here would go great together. This is something that I could even use as a highlighter on certain parts of my face, or at least I would. So the next one is Sandy. And again, this is another color that looks very, very similar to a color in her bronze palette. So I am seeing this shade here. So Sorbet, Sandy, and Duchess all really mirror closely shades that she has in her bronze palette, so that if you already have her bronze palette, you can find some of these shades in there. I know that they are named different names, and they probably do vary in color just a little bit, but I'm gonna say that they are very, very similar, and you can probably get some of the same looks with her bronze palette as well. So this is a very light, almost cappuccino looking color, maybe like a caramel shade. This is another matte. So I'm going to just try and get a little bit more here because I have a feeling that this one's going to be a lot lighter on my skin. And yeah, it's not the greatest color. This one's not very pigmented. Out of all the ones that I've tried so far, as you can see, this one shows up the least on my skin tone, which is surprising to me because it's not even the lightest one. Sorbet down here was actually the lightest shade that I've tried. And to me, this one just not very pigmented at all. Let me go ahead and try to go over it one more time. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Like I said, there is one that is in the bronze palette, and I do use that shade that's in the bronze palette quite often, so I'm probably going to stick with that one. But if this is the only dead that I get out of the entire palette, I will definitely be happy. The next color is Mojito, and it's a beautiful, beautiful mossy green color. I have a very similar color in a MAC pigment that I just purchased from the Nordstrom Rack. By the way, Nordstrom Rack now carries MAC makeup, FYI. So this is Mojito. I'm going to try and, I've just got so much color on my fingers right now, you guys. I'm just trying not to mix any of them together. This is another shimmer shade. And the one thing that I will say that I don't like about this palette, you guys, is that the shadows are not secure. As you can see, when I'm putting my finger in it, they kind of move around. So I'm hoping that they don't fall out of the palette at any point in time. But if they do, maybe I'll just throw some glue in there and stick them back in. So as you can see, another very, very pigmented shade. I think this is going to come out less green than I originally thought it was going. Oh, no, I was wrong. This is, oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful color. This is even prettier than the MAC color that I have. I can't remember what the name of the pigment is, but if I can find it, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in the corner right here. What a beautiful shade. Another beautiful shimmer shade. I'm actually very glad that she included as many as she did because I prefer shimmer shades over matte shades. Ugh, I just can't get over how beautiful these shimmer shades are. I want to wear them right now. Next, I'm going to be swatching the North Star, which is this beautiful plum, light plum color. It's so, so pretty. Another shimmer shade. So as you can see, it's not even plum. It's like a beautiful lavender, very light purple type shade. Let's see what it looks like on the skin. Oh, how pretty. And you guys, I'm not normally a fan of purple shadows, but this is just such a light and frosty color. I am obsessed with this. I cannot wait to try this out on my eyes. I'm gonna actually try and layer this up because I have a feeling that once I go over this again, it's just gonna be amazingly beautiful. Oh my goodness. How pretty is that? What a beautiful color. Next color that I'm gonna go ahead and swatch is Crush. It's this beautiful coral shade, and it has just the very slightest amount of shimmer in it. So I'm curious to see how this turns out. Now, it's not as pigmented as I would want it to be, but it is still a really beautiful light pink color. I'm gonna go ahead and try to layer it up one more time and just see if I can get a better look on it. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed with that. I do love coral, and coral actually looks really, really nice on my skin tone. So if you have a lighter skin tone, this color would be beautiful, but even if you have a darker skin tone, again, this color would work for you. Now, the last color that we have in this palette is the cinnamon color, and honestly, the name pretty much describes what it is. It looks like a cinnamon color. So let's see how it swatches. So it's just very, a basic color, a basic nude color, a darker nude color. Let's see how it swatches. And it's pretty. It's a nice neutral color. You definitely can use it with really almost any skin tone. But I will say, you guys, the shimmer shadows in this palette are just so beautiful. As you can see, they are so pigmented. Much more pigmented than the matte colors, I will say. But she did give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shimmer shadows in this palette. So, and how many? Let's see, we've got 12 total. So more than 50% are shimmer shades, which I love. So if you are into a shimmer shadow, this is the palette for you. As you can see, beautiful colors, beautiful pigment. I am super impressed with this palette, and I am even more impressed that I was able to get it at 30% off. So in this particular haul, I was able to get the Salted Caramel Highlighter as well as the Royal Peach palette for just a little over $50, which is an awesome bargain haul. Everything on the site was 30% off for Cyber Monday, but don't be discouraged. I have been shopping on Kylie for about the last year or so, and I have noticed that during the holiday seasons, she does tend to give out either free merchandise or a discount on her merchandise. I know she did something for Cinco de Mayo. I know she's doing something for the holidays, and I have seen other discounts in the past. So be sure to stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and link her site in the description down below. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I love Kylie Cosmetics. I would recommend it to anybody. I am living for this highlighter, you guys. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I'm so excited that I was finally able to purchase it. It works great on my skin tone. Keep in mind that I do have a lighter skin tone than most. If you are purchasing this highlighter, it probably works better with lighter or medium skin tones. If you have a darker skin tone, I'm not really sure that it's going to show up that great, but hey, I love her stuff. I would recommend that you try it. It wasn't super pricey. Even if I were to pay full price for it, it's well worth the value. The beautiful, beautiful colors that are in this Royal Peach palette will probably go well on anybody's skin tone. Like I said before, I personally would probably never wear the blue, but that's just me. I'm not really big on really vibrant colors, but there's beautiful shimmer tones in here. There's beautiful matte colors, so I really would recommend this to anybody. Plus, it comes with a brush. You can always use more makeup brushes in your life. I am a huge believer in Kylie Cosmetics, so if you guys have not purchased her stuff before, I would recommend it to anybody. Unfortunately, that's all I have for you guys today. However, I am going to be purchasing some of her holiday collection, as well as the concealers that she just came out with. And I'm hoping to grab some of those lipsticks as well. They are selling out really fast. So stay tuned. If you guys love Kylie Cosmetics as much as I do, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the big thumbs up for more content, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.